Hi everyone. Thanks for watching this on the replay. We have something to tell you all. We've been really absent for the past a long time.
Yeah, we were absent for a while, and then we came back and said, sorry, we were absent, but we're back. And we were back for a little bit, and then even then we were sort of absent.
Yeah.
Because we've been rolling some things around.
So basically, just to cut to the chase, not be dramatic.
In the Coast Guard, we say BLUF. The acronym is BLUF in an email, and it's bottom line up front. And it's like, if you don't want to read the email, here it is.
Okay, so here it is. We're moving on from LuLaRoe and going back to our photography business, which we had every intention of doing with LuLaRoe simultaneously, which was a very naive and silly thought because LuLaRoe is a full-time job, and it's been an amazing full-time job, and we are not at all leaving LuLaRoe for any negative reasons whatsoever, other than, we've shared with you on this page before that we've had a really, really tough year. We both got diagnosed with autoimmune diseases. We had 2 miscarriages. We've moved. We've had a really big transition year. We're starting homeschooling next year.
I'm back on my watch training schedule.
Jeremy's job completely changed upside down. We've had a lot of struggles this year.
Cool. Just saw your comments on Molly's photography thing with the background on your phone. That's really cool that you have that.
Hi everybody, thanks for joining. Everyone's like, whoa, they're saying something. They've been gone forever. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, so we've had a really difficult year, and that's led us to be really reflective, obviously, as tough times often do. And
hey Mel.
And we've had to make some decisions, and basically, we had every intention after kind of being absent for a few months dealing with the miscarriage that we were going to go back into LuLaRoe. And at that point,
thanks for watching.
Hi guys. At that point, we had started a new diet as well, which I think we also shared. We share a lot of random things on this page. But anyway, we started this diet to help with our autoimmune disease, and luckily and thankfully, and we're so happy it's working.
It's a huge blessing.
Especially for me, the big symptoms of my autoimmune disease were like anxiety and depression and fatigue and forgetfulness, complete memory loss.
You stay beautiful though.
Thank you. So stuff that makes running a business incredibly difficult when you can't remember anything and you're exhausted and your hormones and emotions are up and down. So anyway, it just really was difficult for me to run this business the way that I actually wanted to.
Oh, that's really sweet of you.
Thank you. And I was really bummed out about that, right? Because I knew I could do better, but I just couldn't do better with the way that my health was at. So we started this new diet, and thankfully I'm feeling tremendously better, especially my brain. I feel like I'm actually firing on all cylinders again. There's a kid getting out of bed. Okay. And so, my brain's firing on all cylinders.
That's pretty. See, that was good.
Okay. Anyway, so I've been feeling better, and the question was, now what do you do with this feeling better? Do you just dive back into kind of building back up the LuLaRoe business, which had become kind of stagnant because I had kind of dropped off the face of the earth?
Hi, Jen.
And so I kind of just had this moment where I felt like God was telling me that it's time to move on, and it's time to go back to the business I had every intention of continuing on.
And it's a passion that you have. It's something that you really hold close to your heart. It's a huge passion of yours, and it's something that you started when you were in your young 20s.
Good night, Nico.
Good night.
Love you.
So it's always been a huge part of your heart.
Many of you don't know this, but I was a photographer.
We lived in Carlsbad
when we were down in San Diego, and I really enjoyed photography always and tried to start the business, but basically had little kids and was younger and inexperienced and didn't know a lot about business at all. And you can't just be a good photographer, you have to be a good businesswoman to make a photography business work. I mean, it seems like a no-brainer, but
And LuLaRoe gave us that.
And LuLaRoe really gave me that business experience that I desperately needed. And I even said that in the day that I joined. I said, You know, I don't know if I will be successful at LuLaRoe, but I know it'll teach me a lot, and it's exactly what I need in this point of my life and on this part of my journey. And it's done all of that and so much more, and I loved every minute of it. And there was I don't know if anybody even cares about all these points, but I have not an ounce of negativity towards LuLaRoe. It's an incredibly sad decision to make. I've made wonderful friends. I fully support the company. I think it's quality, amazing products, and they're wonderful people who own the business. And I don't have anything negative to say about LuLaRoe other than at this point in my life, I don't want to continue to sell clothing. I want to pursue this photography business. That I had every intention of it. Like, I remember when I signed up for LuLaRoe, and I was like, can I put my photography business card on the back of my LuLaRoe business card? And they were like, yeah. But little did I know, like, I just wasn't going to be capable of running those two full-time businesses like that, especially because I was getting sick during that process. So it's amazing that this even worked out. But anyway, we're at a place now where I have to kind of make a decision, and I felt like with everything that's happened this year, it was like appropriate for me to make this decision now. And it's a big leap of faith. Like, LuLaRoe has been very good for us. We've been successful at it. It's been an answer to our prayer in a lot of ways, and we were able to make a go of it really well. However, it just doesn't feel right anymore, and so we walk away from it really like a bittersweet feeling, I guess, because
it's definitely heavy-hearted, because
yeah.
It's like it gave us a lot, and there were a lot of parts of it that we enjoyed, and the family's great, and the company's great, and again, there's nothing against the company and the family that we have. It's just personal for us and our family. So
and for me and my life and my dreams, and I've always wanted to own my own photography business that was successful and profitable enough to like earn a real income, and I wasn't able to do that before because I had little kids and I was young and inexperienced, like I said, and I'm totally rambling right now. But anyway, I really would love that opportunity now as a 33-year-old woman who has run a business for the past 2 years. And thank you, dear. But anyway, I just feel ready is what I'm trying to say, and I'm feeling healthier too, which is like the biggest blessing ever. So
it's bittersweet.
But I think one of the biggest things too that has been really amazing, like when I started LuLaRoe, I had just moved to Novato. Probably it was only we had lived there for like 2 months or something. Like, didn't know anyone basically, and it's really allowed us the opportunity to meet a lot of people here and form actual relationships. Like there's some of you on here right now who like I care for really deeply, and we've shared our hearts, and we've connected with more than just a clothing level, and that's what LuLaRoe is all about, and the whole model of like having in-home parties and kind of getting to know people, and like that's what the business is really found on, like investing in people, and I've really been grateful that I've been given the opportunity to have that in this new kind of town that we didn't know a lot of people at. So that being said, I wanted to give the local customers, which I know you're not all local here, a first shot at kind of shopping my inventory one last time. We are going to offer a discount. We can't publicly post that because we don't want to hurt anybody else's business here in Novato. I have a woman on my team here in Novato who's amazing and wonderful, and I don't at all want to hurt her business in any way, but I think it's fair that you're going out of business. I also want to offer the people who have been really wonderful to me a chance to have a discount on my inventory before I send it back to LuLaRoe. And just so you guys understand, like, LuLaRoe is going to take my inventory back at exactly what I paid for it. Like, that's how wonderful this company is. They are so sure of the product and of the company and where it's going, and have so much faith in their retailers that they will 100% take the inventory back at what we paid for it.
Which is a huge stress reliever.
Which is such a huge, amazing thing to do. So that's just like a little side note. They're a wonderful company, just so you know. Like, nobody's getting screwed in this process whatsoever. But that being said, it'd be nice to offer you guys a discount. And we're going to have open house hours tomorrow and Saturday here in Novato at our new house. If you haven't been here, Well, anyway, message us anyway, so we'll let you know what the discount is. And
We
then
can't put it here.
We
So
can't
we'll
put
get
it
you
here.
the discounts, and then we'll get you the address, and you can let us know if you're going to stop by and when, so we can kind of plan for it.
But you don't have. I mean, it can kind of be whenever. We're not going to be too. We'll just have it kind of.
Oh, free and easy.
Yeah, I want to make
Imagine
it.
that. We're just free and easy.
I just want to make it
Shocker.
easy. I just want to make it easy for everybody. And then we're going out of town from Sunday to Wednesday. So then the following Thursday, Friday, Saturday of next weekend as well. If you would like to stop by and shop our inventory one last time. And then I think after that, I will probably do an online sale one last time as well before we send everything back in, and we'll do a discount then as well. So
we're not going to dissolve the page, right?
yeah,
I think we'll just turn it into like. We're not going to dissolve it right away. I think we'll like.
I don't know what we want to do, so I don't want to say what we're doing. We haven't really talked about that.
Okay. Well, we're going to post stuff about the photography in the page, so if anybody's curious about it, we're going to like put our photography stuff and the website link and all that in there, so people can kind of get to know that side of us and explore that side of us. So we're going to be doing. Oh well.
Here's my
Look who it is.
He wanted attention. Anyway, so that's it, guys. We've been really silent for a long time because we've been mulling this over, and honestly, it took about a month for us to make the decision. Finally, it's been a really difficult decision to make. It's not easy because, like we said, we love this company very much.
We're just coming on Saturday, pick up the baby toy and the sweater.
Oh yeah, awesome. Yay. Okay, good. Good. We'll see you soon, Jen.
So tomorrow and Saturday. And then we're out of town, and then next Thursday and Friday and Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Message for discounts. If you haven't been here, we'll give you the address. There are going to be some pretty sizable discounts worth your time. So come get the piece that you've been eyeballing or that you think you saw, and we'd love to see you guys.
Actually, we have new stuff since you've already
yeah, we never posted any new stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'd love to see you guys.
And yeah, so we'll post our photography link as well and tell you what that's all about just briefly if you live local to us. It's basically just family lifestyle photography, kind of, any type of portraiture basically, like families and like senior photos or what other type of photos?
Infants,
maternity. Any type
you got
of
like
thing
a really
like
good
that.
friend who's in town.
Yeah, kind of like small events, things like that.
Small birthday parties.
Yeah, so you can check out our stuff and the link that we'll post. And
no, we're not near San Diego, Natalia. I'm sorry.
We used to live down there, but we don't anymore. We live in Northern California now. We're in Nevada, which is in it's like 30 minutes north of.
Is that because of LuLaRoe, or is that because you're looking for a photographer? Because we still know people down there that we could give you a really good name if you want a photographer down in San Diego. We still have some friends down there that are quite excellent.
So we hope you all are doing well. And I mean, honestly, we just wanted to, more than anything, say thank you for supporting us on this journey for the past 2 years, for
Becoming our friends.
Good customers and turning into friends and just supporting our business and always giving us grace when we really have been struggling this past year with a lot of different things. I just appreciate you all so much, and it's super sad, honestly. It's funny because we're so excited about this, going back to photography. I feel like, okay, this is what I wanted to do all along. I feel positive and excited about it, and it's kind of distracting. I want to start doing work for that before I finish wrapping up this completely, but it's also bittersweet. We've hosted a lot of parties in our home and had a lot of people over, and that's honestly been the most gratifying part of this journey is just the people. And I think it's really taught me a lot about relationships. I think I was a stay-at-home mom before this and didn't have a lot of people in our life other than our close family and friends. And when you have young babies, I'm sure you can relate to this. If you have, when you have young babies, you kind of just sit at home with your young babies and you maybe talk to a few mom friends and that's it. And you're kind of closed off from the bigger world around you. And
you were going through unbeknownst to you, but it didn't hit you very hard, but I think you were still struggling with symptoms that you hadn't identified yet.
Yeah.
And so you were very anxious still, and you were very and that played a huge part in it. And it just, you weren't aware of it really, like you became.
Sure, like Hashimoto's didn't appear overnight. It's been building in me for a long time, and the biggest thing that it caused was sort of anxiety and sort of like more fear, living in a little bit more fear. And so LuLaRoe was a huge stretch for me to like have people over my house who were total strangers and get to know them and put myself out there and do these live videos and things like that. And that's just been a tremendous blessing. It's changed my perspective on people in general, and I feel like I have a much more open and loving heart now, and a more accepting heart, and I can really see value and beauty in different relationships, even if they're not like super deep and personal and whatever, but there's so much beauty in just talking to people. And Jer's always been the biggest people person. Like I always say, like you have to pull him out of the grocery store because he's like chatting it up and inviting the bagging person over for dinner. Like he just
That's me.
He just loves people, and I was always like a little like, you gotta prove yourself to me first before I'm gonna like you. And so like I think this experience has really changed me in that regard
really
too.
Great for both of us for a lot of reasons.
And
so Amber,
prepared us for,
please watch the replay because we kind of like gave a lot of backstory. But yes, we are leaving LuLaRoe and we're picking back up our photography business that we had in Carlsbad, and we're kind of reigniting that passion in our lives. And we're doing family photography and maternity and all the lifestyle stuff, and we're gonna still allow people into our lives and get to know us, and they're gonna get to know our heart, but it's gonna be through an art form that we just really have a lot of passion for. So it's still going to be the same us, but we just would love to help people capture those moments of their family that they really, really love beautifully.
And thank you, Katie, for saying that. It's like the nicest thing ever. Oh my gosh. Katie is our friend from Southern California, and when we lived down there. My first shoot ever, and she trusted me. Yeah, so I'm excited to get back into that world too, kind of capturing people's lives and their families on a more intimate sort of level where photography is super intimate, especially the photography that I like to do, where it's a little bit more natural and authentic and a more relaxed setting and not so posed and staged, but super like trying to capture who your family is at this point in their life and, just memorializing you at this point of your life. So thank you, Mindy. Thank you, Amber.
Sure we would. Absolutely. We'd capture all 4 of your kiddos.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You multiplied, Katie, quite a lot.
It was just G.
Yeah.
And if you have photos from us and you want to post them to kind of show what we're talking about, feel free to share with everybody and just say like, this is what it looks like. All
right, so we're gonna go. We've rambled enough.
Discounts and the address. Yeah. We'll see you guys tomorrow on Saturday, and we love you all so much.
Monique. Yeah,
we love you all so much.
Yeah,
and we're still around. We're still here. We're just gonna do photography. So
yeah,
you're not getting rid
and
of
it's not over yet, LuLaRoe, at all. It's gonna be a while. So we until we like officially close up shop. So we're gonna do one more sale on here. I don't know the date yet, honestly, but probably in like a week and a half we'll do one more online sale. So message us for that discount as well. And
I think we've taken up enough of their time.
We're gonna go. Nighty night, everyone.
Peace.
Bye.